when our team played the Los Angeles Rams for the second time, I think it was in 1967 or 68, and because the first time we played them, I was against Deacon Jones, who was the top defensive end in professional football at that time. Just a great, great player. He was big, he was strong, he was fast, and playing on the first time, the Rams just really thumped us. Deacon thumped me, and honestly, Brad, it was the first time in my professional career that I had felt I had been beaten by somebody that somebody overall throughout the whole game was better than me, and it was kind of a crushing thing to me. And I told myself, that's not gonna happen again. And so at the time I was weighed 250, which was considered good medium size for an offensive tackle. But Deacon was 265 and probably quicker than me. And so in the off season, I doubled my weight training, my lifting, my taking protein drinks, everything, and I got up to 270. And I also studied film about him. And I thought I'd figured him out. And so we played him the next year, and we thumped the Rams. And I had figured him out, and I really did a great job of blocking against him. It was so good that I had a friend that played offensive tackle for the Cleveland Browns, Monty Clark. And he was a teammate of mine at SC, and Monty saw the film because they were playing the Rams next week. And Monty wrote me a letter and said, "Ron, I just saw your game against Deacon Jones." He said, "That's the best I've ever seen anybody play against him." And so selfishly, it was a personal accomplishment. And then we had a scrimmage against them the following year. It was a pass scrimmage, so they knew it was a pass only scrimmage, and I shut him out 29 out of the 30 times, which was really a very, very good performance. But Deacon was a great player and very bright, very funny. I remember I heard him interviewed on a radio once, and he was asked, this is what after he was retired. And he was asked, who was the best offensive tackle you ever played against? And he said, and I'm sitting there hoping, I hope he says me. But he said, he's so funny. He says, nobody, because I never just played against one. They always had two guys trying to block me.